So this is the second part of this little kitty cat of the wildcats that's on our farm, the little stray cat and her two kittens. And this is part two of that. I didn't want to make the other one too long. This one's kind of long. Anyway, if you enjoy this sort of thing, you'll like it. If you don't, we have other content we hope you'll enjoy. But anyway, um, so at this point, initially these little cats, this little cat and the two babies, I found them in the shop. I had the door open because of the flood, trying to dry it out, and evidently this little stray cat went in there and had two baby kittens. And anyway, so I left them down there for a little while, and eventually, once I knew they were out, and I shut that shed up, and they then kind of took residence in my Uncle Bob's shed, I call it. So it's a shed in disrepair. It's on the edge of our yard. Well, both the sheds are, but this one is with the gambrel style roof, and they can live underneath of it, and they go underneath of it, especially when it's hot. And but anyway, so the little white kitty's been getting friendlier. It doesn't come up to me, but it tolerates me getting close to it. And the mama cat is starting to get better too. And so the first part of this video was showing some night footage, and it was the first time we'd really gotten footage of them since they've been out of the shop. And so then at the tail end, I put a little bit of daytime footage, which was just a couple days later. And but this footage, you'll see, it shows that the mama cat is tolerating me a lot more, and it's hard taming up stray cats, but we need them to be tamed so that later we can get them wormed and get them spayed and all that kind of stuff. Because this is a farm, we need barn cats. That's just part of a farm life. And you got one or two choices. You either got snakes or you got barn cats. So I'd rather have barn cats, and I know Luann would too. She don't like them snakes. And so anyway, I'll just go ahead and let you watch this a little bit now. Then in the video I start explaining a few things, what's going on. Yeah, I'm going to throw in there too that this the cat, you can kind of tell. I mean, she's very young, so this is probably her first litter. I would bet that she's probably I don't know how old but she's probably no more than 2 years old, and probably more like 1 year old. I don't know how old they are when they can have their first litter. However old that is, that's how old she is. But I know after this video, I think we talk upcoming. We'll talk a little bit about her meowing. But after this, we took this video. She was really after that meowing and stuff, and then there I go. I'm gonna go out and feed them. So it shows you how, I mean, she's staying there for the most part. She's tolerating me. I'm being real careful, real slow. Of course, I do everything slow. There she goes. And there he comes down there. And Biscuits, they're scared of Biscuits. Because the other day, the kitties are scared of Biscuits. The other day, I was down there and I thought, oh, they're getting really friendly. And that little white one came out and then went right across my foot. And then it was trying to get out of there because, yeah, see, she's hungry. Because Biscuits was coming down. It's scared of Biscuits. But it had literally run across my foot. We think that little white one's a boy. Got a perfect butterfly print or pattern on his side. So if it is a boy, we're going to name him Butters for butterfly. And a girl, She has those circle stripes, what we think is a girl because she's smaller. There's a hole there in the step they're playing in. They're playing Mama's tail. But anyway, she took off with the kittens because I guess she came into heat. And for whatever reason, Biscuits, I guess he just wore out. And he didn't seem to want to have anything to do with her. And I mean, he wasn't mean or anything, but he avoided her advances. And so anyway, she took off. She was gone for 2 days with the kittens. The creek was dry. There was no water in the creek. So now there's been water in the creek for a few days, and so they're still here as of this date. And this probably maybe 2 weeks since this video was shot that I'm dubbing this in. But that's what's happening so far. So I'll be talking here in just a little bit. There's that cute little one. We used to know a guy that his wife was kind of a cat hoarder, and I mean had a lot. It was all barn cats, and they had an old house there. I mean they had 20 or 30 cats, but most of them had that same pattern. And he called the one old tomcat with that pattern, called him Old Bose. So she's got an Old Bose pattern. I don't know what the real name is for it. Pretty though. Stripes. She got two stripes that go the length of her body on top of her back, and like circles on the side. And the mama cat, she's almost like, if you look close, she's got that orangish color, and on the back it looks tabby. It's almost like she's wanting to be a calico or something. But it's hard telling, you know. Cats around here, they're just mixed up messes, and that's what she is. She's just a little old thing, though. Here comes the other one. I had to give them canned dog food. I got to go to town and get some cat food. We're out of cat food. They're all three of them eating. And I got fed Biscuits over there on the porch. You can't see him, but everybody's getting canned dog food. Problem right now, if they don't eat it right away, ants will be in it. Oh yeah. That dog food's harder for them to eat, but it's tasty. Cats can't lick up like a dog can, but they'll get it all ate. She's still got to watch around. Them kitties, boy, they got their heads buried. Gave me a chance to move that block too. This little butterfly, see a little butterfly on her side? It's probably a hem.
I want to say, we let our adopted son go get a woman in trouble, so
Yeah.
we're taking care of the
we're
kids.
taking full
the mother and the kids taking
full
responsibility.
responsibility.
Our adopted son went out and got a woman in trouble.
Mr. Biscuits.
Yeah.
So then later we'll hopefully be able to get all of them fixed, and that would make good barn cats. Mice are just going crazy around here. Just one cat ain't enough to take care of mice in the barn. She can't hardly get her head in the bowl because of the kitties. The other one, the little tabby, has got that. You can kind of see it there from a distance, but not. He's got that those weird stripes that look really cool. Make circles on the sides of them. I don't know what the name of that is. Luann, did you find the name of that stripe pattern? Did you find the name of that stripe pattern? What it's called?
Well, it's just a different type of a tabby.
Oh.
It's a different kind of a pattern.
You can kind of see it here
It's
a little bit.
beautiful, though.
Yeah.
Really beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
They're all just beautiful, including
Yeah.
Mr. Biscuits.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure to say Mr. Biscuits was a stray.
Yeah,
And
Mr.
we took him in, and we just can't afford to get them all fixed right now, but we will.
Yeah.
We definitely will, and we're
But
going to keep them all.
If you didn't hear that, for those that's new to our channel, that Mr. Biscuits, I'll show him here in a second for the new ones. Mr. Biscuits was a stray too. He was wild, not as wild as that little one there, but she's getting better now. You can see I got pretty close to her and she doesn't take off. Mr. Biscuits, he tamed up pretty quick. Of course, he's a male. So next will be
The most important thing right now is that they get to eat, you know, because we're on a fixed income, but we're going to make sure those kitties eat, and then we'll get them fixed. So we just don't want to hear any comments out there that we're not fixing our cats. These were not our cats.
no.
But we're feeding them and caring for them, giving them a wonderful, safe shelter, and then we'll get them fixed as soon as the funds are there.
And we're also, the next step will probably be trying to worm them.
Yes.
And
Take care of any fleas. All of that stuff. We can, Mr. Biscuits, but we can't get up near these kitties yet. So if we try to give any kind of dewormer, the kittens may get too much, or the mama, you know what I'm saying? Because they all eat together. Kittens are smaller. They're going to take different doses. We don't want to hurt the kittens. We want to make sure everybody gets what they're supposed to.
Oh, we can't just simply put it in the food.
No, we can't do that.
They're both getting pretty light, so it's getting shoved around. I think the little kittens are done eating. They're licking their paws already. I would say Mom was not going to be done until there's no food. And see, doesn't that look like a butterfly on the side of that little cat? And now it doesn't as much. What?
We had a stray kitty, remember? Our little stymie. And we had him for, what was it, 11 years?
Yeah.
And he just passed of old age 2 years ago. And then Mr. Biscuits is the first kitty that come along after that. And it's always a boy kitty.
Yeah.
The one before Stymie, we had him for a lot of years, and he was a tomcat that strayed on, and as a young kitten, and we got him fixed. So we will. Just give us time.
Yeah. Everybody's down there licking their paws. So,
Are they?
So evidently they ate it all.
Oh, there's Mr. Biscuits.
Oh.
Get a little of Mr.
Let me see if I
Biscuits.
can.
He's licking his chops too. Hi, buddy. He sees us. He's talking to me.
Where is he? Get him in there. There he is.
Hi, Mr. B. Hi, Mr. B. See him talk to me. Says hi, Mom.
They're pretty blue-grays, all dusty and dirty. Greenish yellow eyes. I don't think he's all that old either. I believe he's... How long have we had Mr. Biscuits? 2 years yet? Or
What?
how long do you think we've had him? Maybe only 1 year.
Oh no, since last the end of the winter last year. So it hasn't been that long. Remember, because we had him on game cam.
Everybody, yeah, we first picked him up on a game camera. Let me get back out to her. She's over there cleaning.
We couldn't get near him. And then one day, I went out, remember, and I was feeding him, and he'd kind of run off. Then one day, I reached down. He just let me touch him after about a month.
She was over there licking on the white one.
Look at that pretty little stripes on that, vertical stripes. And then he's got circles on its side. It's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's itching. Itching by his ear. And during the day, they seem to alternate. That's Mr. Biscuit's shed there. That's why there's a little hole in the door. In the wintertime, it's got a little radiator heater in there. And it's got a little bed, and I would keep water and food in there. But the other shed to the left, I call it Uncle Bob's shed because it was my Uncle Bob's shed. Anyway, but they go to the ground, the space under the floor there. And whenever in the heat of the day, it's cooler. I think that's where the kitties stay, and I guess she goes out hunting or whatever.
Little dog Jojo wouldn't hurt a cat, but they scare him. He don't care for them because he's scared of them. Our little dog.
Mm-hmm.
They're just about as big as he is anyway.
Yeah, he don't.
He's just a little guy.
Something scared him. I don't know what it was. They all jumped and went running back in.
He won't hurt a chicken or anything. He's not a little dog that has that prey instinct at all.
Yeah.
He just don't want nothing bother him. He says, leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. That's how he is.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
Yeah. Come here, Joe.
Mr. Biscuits is whining at the door again.
Yeah, he probably wants more. But I'll have to go to Walmart and to Wally World and get regular cat food.
anyway, they just need to bear with us and not say nasty things because these cats aren't fixed, because it's just not something we expected to have around here. And they will get fixed as soon as we can.
This economy is not easy when you're on a fixed income to just cough that kind of money
No,
up. When
I
you
mean,
just
you're
got,
talking 4 cats.
and we just got done buying all of our hay for the year, so.
Well, no, we bought some of it, but then we had to pay the guy to cut some of our hay
You're
that we picked up.
Right, but
There was still expense in it, and, you know.
we have paid for our hay for the year. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's all, and you have to cough that money up too. So
Yeah.
that's just, I just a little. What's he doing? Oh, itching his head or something. I don't know.
And we've got all of our cats fixed. We've always had strays, and we always got them fixed and kept them for years and years.
They seem to make the best. They're savvy. Strays are savvy, so they make. And we live by a road, so we need savvy cats.
Yes, and there's foxes and coyotes around.
Yeah, and bears.
And bears. Excuse my voice, but
Bears are kind of a new thing around here, but they're getting worse and worse.
yeah.
Or more and more. Let's put it that way. All right, so I know cats isn't everybody's thing, but a lot of people do like them, and we're enjoying having new young cats that's going to grow up to be good barn cats on the farm. And but so we hope you did enjoy it. But so we'll just call it for now. So Gary and
Luann.
Crazy Cluckers out.
Over and out.